Righty. We arrested people.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Have we had a major
I don't think
Lyle?
we've had a major Lyle.
No.
Dear Mira, because both me and Xander have two males already in this. Two characters already in this.
Sir, I have bad news. We contacted the Republican Army about the group we apprehended, but they're unconvinced that they were responsible.
Can't say that I blame them. Sounds as though they sustained far greater damage than we did.
Still,
Does that mean the Republican Army is preparing to attack?
Unfortunately so. I believe one of their armored airborne divisions has completed battle preparation.
Completed bad operations. They've already fought. They went back home.
They're already starting. It's happening right now.
That's right. Non-conflict may be inevitable.
No.
If only we could find a way to negotiate with them.
did you manage to get anything out of those guys you captured? Like who that guy in the glasses who ran off was?
No. We know they were paid very well, but were kept largely in the dark about their client and his objectives. By the way, who are you?
Oh, me?
No, you.
Yeah, just who are you anyway? That man in the glasses called you one of the children.
I also remember something about a silver puppeteer and a white rabbit, or something like that. Very suspicious.
Speaking of white rabbits.
Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear from you guys.
What? Oh.
No.
What to do? I'm not really supposed to tell anyone about my affiliation. Your what?
Affiliation?
Wait, are you? You're probably dead. Oh,
You finally came!
look who it is!
God fucking damn it.
Lecter!
Lecter.
I thought you were never gonna show up, Lecter.
Always shows up late. Sorry. I had some things to take care of over from Crossbell.
Sorting out an office for those scary people?
I wonder what scary people she's talking about.
Yeah.
Or she's talking about.
Anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who are you?
Setting aside the lack of a uniform, I'm assuming you're also a member of the military. That's correct, sir.
Or is he?
Or is he?
I'm Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. I've come to assume responsibility for the negotiations with the Republican Army.
What?
The intelligence division?
God, I keep forgetting that this guy's me. So you must be...
So you're Captain Lecter. If what I've heard is true, it sounds like the situation will be in good hands. The negotiations with the Republican government are already underway. It'd be in all our best interest to avoid unnecessary conflict, especially with the trade conference only 2 months away. His Excellency the Chancellor is of the same opinion. I see.
I should have known the Blood and Iron Chancellor's name would surface sooner or later.
So that's the stance of the reformist faction's leader.
His face might make you wake up in a cold sweat, but he's a pretty fun for an old guy, really.
Anyway, just leave this to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. It's like you've been taking good care of that little pipsqueak for us, too. Cheers, guys.
Boo! I'm not a pipsqueak. Oh well. Bye-bye, everyone. It was fun getting to know you all. I hope we can see each other again sometime.
No, hold on.
Wait a...
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, there they go.
Isn't the intelligence division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for gathering and processing information?
They're not as upright as their name might suggest. They deal more in espionage and intelligence gathering. Provincial armies fear them as much as they do the railway military police. Figured as much.
I just can't believe a child like her is part of the army.
I mean, don't you have your resident
I see.
fee? Anyways.
I was like, fe's 14. Oh.
Yeah, Milliam is not 14.
I mean, I assume she's younger. Unless she's fakes like that, like the same like Campanella, she's not actually young.
So, he's one of the Ironbloods. Sir?
That's quite an imposing name.
The Ironbloods are said to be a group of youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken in by the Chancellor. They work with the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police, but they answer to him, or so the rumors go. I wouldn't have dreamed their ranks ran quite as young as that girl looked, though.
She hardly seems suited to life in a military squad.
about it.
So, looks like we may yet be able to avert a war with Calvert. Are you serious? I've heard many rumors about that Captain Lecter, Scarecrow, as he's known by some.
And now we get Lecter's nickname.
Scarecrow?
Yep, he is known as the Scarecrow.
That's creepy.
I'm given to understand he succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation he's undertaken. And if even the Chancellor himself has taken action, success seems almost guaranteed. Third Armored Division, stand down to alert level 2. All airships currently on patrol are to return to Zender Gate at once.
Yes, sir.
Yep. We don't get away from people having nicknames. Everybody's got nicknames.
Everyone's got to have a title. It's important.
Mm-hmm. You got Zex, or One-Eyed Zex. You've got the Divine Blade. The Divine Blade of Wind. You got Scarecrow. Hey, 10. Blood and Iron Chancellor. All the main people's gotta have their nicknames. Otherwise, how do you know they're an important person?
I don't know,
Clearly.
because they have a special sprite.
That doesn't quite as ring true in this one. There's not as many repeated sprites.
Hmm.
There's still a number of them. I'm not gonna say there's none. But there's
That's
not
why I
quite
said
as
special
many.
sprites. That's why I said special sprites, not, you know.
Yes.
Well, and we learned Sarah's.
Did we learn Sarah's?
Mm-hmm.
Precisely on time.
It was mentioned.
Comrade G. you've
Is
done
she the Purple
well.
Lightning?
Yes.
Ah.
Comrade C.
Comrade.
I wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
A leader has to make sure all the gears are moving as they should. It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
Keep your pity to yourself.
These
Our
both were
aim
in a
was to stir
previous
up a
game.
conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down.
Wait, were?
Yes. I swear there were.
I feel like we
To
haven't
that
seen
end,
them
this
before. We've had a different
wretched
mask man
state of
before.
affairs could hardly be called a success.
And yet, even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead. After all, we demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning
I'll find the
at
proof.
any time.
I don't know. I feel like the outfit, that outfit makes me think of the bad chick from last game.
Mm-hmm.
Mira's character, yeah.
You talking about Aryan Road?
No,
That was Dee's character.
That was Dee's character.
the blonde chick.
That was also
That was Dee's
Marion
character.
Road.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, I was like, the blonde chick, that was Aryan Road.
Think
No, not Aryan Road.
Which other blonde chick?
The one with the big swirly pigtails.
Oh, magic.
Oh, Maribel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Mira's character?
Yes.
Yeah, that
yes,
was mine.
you're right.
Okay, let's say that she was the main bad chick.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
didn't have a mask.
Yeah.
No, but if she was in high disguise, like the outfit kind of give me that. I don't know. It give me that vibe.
I mean, that's fair. I actually
She was
really
undercover,
love
maybe.
this outfit.
If her pigtails fit underneath that small helmet, I could see that, but they probably won't.
Joke's on you, that's what the cape is. She dyed it,
I mean,
so it's
like,
black.
in a
And it
game
just
where they
now
pull
flows like a
giant
cape.
weapons out their butts, apparently, it's possible.
I mean, to be fair, Arian Road keeps hers back in her helmet. Or at least some of it is.
And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
There's another person.
You have a point. We should begin making preparations for the next step of our plan. The time has finally come
Bless.
to present ourselves on the world stage.
This
That's
music
the
is giving
spirit.
Luigi's Mansion vibes.
1, 2, or 3.
I'm gonna say 1.
I haven't played any of them.
Bum bum bum
Ooh,
bum
boy.
bum.
At least all's
Bum,
well that
bum,
ends well, right?
bum, bum, bum,
Everyone in Group A
bum,
is safe, and we narrowly
bum,
avoided
bum,
war with
bum,
Calvard.
bum, bum, bum,
Though I can't say I
bum.
was expecting the intelligence division to show up when they did. A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they got one... You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
Jesus. She's
Yeah.
everywhere.
You really are a sharp one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling. I'm impressed that you could tell I was there.
I'm pretty sure you let me have that one. I felt a familiar sensation, though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know then, where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. I checked the Reinford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace. At least not in the official files.
Sounds like Reinford has its own issues to deal with. Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Elisa's face when I show up.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
I love that. Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl. Now we've got some lore with those two.
They have a history.
Hey, Reen.
I was replying to
We're
something in
doing
the Discord.
chats.
Thank you all for everything.
I'm so grateful for the kindness you've shown us.
I'll never forget all the things I've seen and learned here.
Indeed. I feel as though I've gained something truly invaluable.
It makes me happy to hear that. Bro, Reen, you sis,
Come on now, Lily. Don't cry. Lily, Toma, thanks for all you've done. You have my thanks as well. It was a pleasure meeting you.
I'll return again when I have the opportunity. Until then, you gotta take care of everyone here for me, Toma.
Leave it to me.
Elisa, Emma, thank you so much. It was great getting to know you. I hope we'll have another chance to discuss sweets and fashion again someday.
Thank you again for the wonderful tea recipe. It may take me a while, but I hope that one day I'll be able to make it as warm and aromatic as you do.
I know you'll be able to do it.
It seems this has been quite the experience for them.
Indeed, it does.
Still, Sharon's as attractive as ever. You're quite the bodacious beauty yourself, instructor.
Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you were a little younger, you'd be just my type.
Instructor! And, grandfather, at least try to be serious this once.
Sorry. I can't help myself sometimes. Anyway, to be serious for a moment here. It would seem you've made a discovery of your own.
Yes. I think I finally understand why you left the Rhineford Company when you did.
Is that so?
You've been with me ever since I was a child. So I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given to the company. Because of that, it was even harder for me to understand why you would just turn your back and let Mother take over. But now, I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Rhineford Company, didn't you?
Precisely. Since the Orbital Revolution, the Rhineford Company has created the technology that has defined people's modern lives. From railways to heating, orbital cars to airship. Orbital cars to airships. I don't know. My tongue got in the way of my speaking. Even the tanks and guns. I regretted none of them. What I did regret, however, were the railway guns we built 5 years ago.
I thought so.
My apologies to the Lieutenant General. Those railway guns are little more than instruments of mass murder. With their innate limits in range and deployment, they have no real strategic value in a war. Their sole purpose is a weapon of mass destruction designed to effectively hold the innocent people of Crossbell hostage. In other words, to stop a potential Republican army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less.
It's an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal.
My daughter may have signed off on the project. As the one who saw them completed, I was terrified at what we made. I feared that somewhere along the way, we had sold our principles and our souls as craftsmen to the highest bidders. When my daughter took over as company chair, I took the opportunity to step back from Rhineford and really think about where we'd gone wrong, about how we'd come to this point, and how to make things right.
So that was why. I guess you probably don't have any intention of returning soon.
I'm afraid not. All this happened in the past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. The company environment, my daughter's leadership of it. Things have changed too much. But now I'll let her take care of things from the inside. As for me, I'll do what I can from outside the company, outside to help the company find its way forward.
Do we have a Sharon voice yet?
I think Sharon has voiced everything she's been in.
Wow. Okay.
So, which one of you two ladies?
Who needs voices, D?
I mean, I do, but I don't know if I can do her tone properly.
Try it. You won't know until you try.
Hold. I don't know. I'll try it. Okay. Master Gwyn.
Yeah, that works.
It's not gonna be great.
I think those military academy is a fine place for you to be right now.
Huh?
No doubt there are still many obstacles lying ahead for you. But when you put your head together with such a diverse group, you're bound to see things that might not have otherwise. Just like you did while you were here.
You may be right. I'll do what I can to try and see things from a different perspective than both you and Mother. Both as a member of the Rhineford family and, more importantly, because I owe it to myself.
Proud to hear it. Green Gaius Yusa Emma. You'll take good care of her for me now, won't you? Of course.
Leave it to us.
We'd be happy to.
Very well.
Grandfather, stop that.
I'd love it if Sharon could stay here with me a bit longer, though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me for a while instead, could I?
I'm afraid not. I have to return to my duties as Class 7's caretaker.
My poor heart.
Grandfather, please.
He's devastated.
It's almost time for the train to depart. You should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant General.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
May the winds and the goddess always guide your path.
Farewell. I look forward to meeting again someday. Goodbye.
everything.
Drinks are on me! I
Drinks
think
are
you could have
always
done
on
better
her.
than that.
Sometimes literally.
Mm-hmm.
4 more chapters.
4 more?
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, and final.
Oof.
Yeah, this is a long one.
Apparently.
Valflame Palace. That is the palace.
Dang.
And that's a RuneScape model of Emperor Drykles.
Yep.
It looks like the crown looks like Triton from
I know.
like a Little Mermaid.
It's so...
almost.
I don't know why that statue is so low res. But it
Their
is
budget went on this
comically
giant
low
castle behind
res.
it, clearly.
It is
Clearly.
comically low res.
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete. The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted. However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir. Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Indeed. It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable of. Our next concern is the upcoming summer festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Yes, sir. With all respect, don't be afraid of working me hard, sir. I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in. Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I'd been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
And now, Claire's nickname.
We've already heard that one.
Yes, you have. But you haven't. I don't think you've heard her address as it, have you?
Yeah.
Did we?
When she was back when we first met her.
Yes. I think Sarah called her it, didn't she?
Someone did.
I think Sarah did, now that you mention it.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work, especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility and the 4 great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz.
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
They both said the names so ominously.
Of course, and that's exactly why I intend to go with him. Next month's conference may be the West Samoria Trade Conference in name, but it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times. So the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course. Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Remaferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberl in place of the Queen. And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell.
It's
all of them are either heads of state or
Yep,
they're acting representatives.
apparently.
God damn it.
I forgot about it. I
Mercer.
forgot that the S is on the end of it. I've always just called it Croy. Anytime I read it as I was reading, I could pronounce
We
it
have
Croy
to
in my head.
redo the whole game now. Oh man.
No. No. No.
Fucking Mercer.
I know, right?
Fucking Mercer.
Mercer.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed. And that's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation.
His little brother is cute.
I feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this. Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face. I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberl once said exactly the same thing.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberl, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen.
You were there. You fucking witnessed it, dude.
He can't say that to his brother that he just left and went to Liberl.
He was there.
Yeah,
Eventually,
sure.
she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert,
I love that this is just Mercer talking to himself.
thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to.
He's
I don't
used to
think
it.
anyone would blame you for
No,
wanting to indulge your
100%.
interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
He has no idea.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
I like that he is like, I can commend that there are good things that he has
that
done.
one, that was a good one. But him?
But
On
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
There are so many blondes in the room right now. Oh my gosh.
Gee, it's almost like that's a family trait.
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously. We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
Surely you're kidding, right?
That reminds me, Alphen. Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. It sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone? Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
Nope.
That's for me to know and you to discover.
Why do I have a feeling it's Reen?
He is a noble, though.
I feel like it's
I'll give
also
you that
Reen,
much.
yeah.
Why do I feel like it's Reen?
Oh, that reminds
I
me.
feel like she knows his
Prince
sister.
Oliver?
Yeah.
I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
Why do I feel like it's Reen? It has to be, right?
It's probably gonna be Reen.
It's stereotypical, right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't be mentioning it otherwise.
It would not be relevant if it wasn't about the main character of this plot, the story.
Okay, counterpoint. Bear in mind, we just finished the 3rd chapter of the first of 4 games in the saga. It very well could be a brand new character, and this is their way to introduce them.
I should open that letter from Reen that came in this morning. I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Reen? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister. What? Reen, why?
What did he do now?
Don't know.
Started having feelings for a classmate. I'm just following the tropes,
Mid-July.
man.
Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts.
Convenient.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl with the leggings underneath her skirt. That's B.
That would be me too.
With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework.
They still gotta wear their bunny ears.
It was during those early days of summer, before the heat
They
became
still
well
have their
and truly
Mishis.
withering.
You have the power to change that.
I know, but now it's so funny.
We saw the start of a uniquely
He has the power to
seasonal
make
new
it
lesson.
more abundant.
I do have that power too. You are correct.
All right, That should be enough of a warm-up.
They've even got bunny tails still.
I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service. You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Reen,
oh God,
Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration?
Instructor!
In front of everyone?
Come on, guys, just kidding around. Point
What's
is,
this
it's
scar
still
on his
important that
chest?
you
Yeah,
learn how
what's
to
that
do it
scar
and
about?
that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises.
So CPR, huh?
Whether that means locking lips with someone of
Uh-huh.
the same sex, or...
Of course. Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After
I
we've
like
covered
how
that,
Elliot's like,
I'll be
looks like
timing
he's
how
ready
long
to
it
go.
takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
As you wish.
I like how Reen still has the armband in swim trunks. Accessories are
It's
weird.
It's his outfit. Yeah.
You're up, Gaius.
Outfit I put together.
Ready?
Well, I mean,
It's his.
do you really have anything to say about the Mishies?
You're next, Emma.
They're adorable.
Ready?
That's what I have to say.
Go!
Wow, look at Gaius go!
He's a fish.
Yeah. I already used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be, too. Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
Yeah, that was, you know.
Oh. Oh.
There you go, Reen.
I get it.
I like it. Oh.
You don't need to get it. Anyway,
Too
what
late,
are you
Elisa,
doing
it's
just
too late.
staring at girls in swimsuits?
I'm not staring.
Yeah.
My eyes are just pointed in that general direction.
Well, any guy would have a hard time
That's
taking
my
his eyes
excuse.
off of our class's girls. I'm not even sure who to duck at first.
Elliot's
I mean,
unabashedly.
even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty
He's like,
toned yourself,
you know what?
Reen.
I'm just gonna own up to it.
You
I was
think?
staring.
We're all hot.
Well,
He's even looking
it
at the
does
guys
look like
too.
you put a lot into your exercise and training. As for you, Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are.
Aw, really?
I don't think I want to
Sad.
imagine Elliot all buff and ripped.
Buff Elliot.
Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Reen? Some kind of scar?
Oh, you're right. It's
No
so
one
faint that I
noticed
hadn't
this
noticed it before.
So far.
It's supposed to be very faint. It's drawn obviously for the person playing the game. It's actually supposed to be pretty faint on him.
Oh, that. It's some kind of mark. It's
Ah,
been
yeah,
there as long as
bullshit.
I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
Wow.
Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together. It makes you look really manly and tough. I kind of wish I had one now.
Seriously?
It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me.
She's like, absolutely not. Hard stop. Like, nope.
Then Gaius with a full six-pack.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time. We must be destined to strive against each other forever.
You guys
What
are
are
The
we talking
rivalry
about?
continues.
The only one I was
But you know
competing
what?
against was myself.
They need to kiss.
And even then, I barely put much effort into it.
Well, it's not like I was giving my best either.
These two.
That was
They should
refreshing.
just kiss.
I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Okay. Laura, are you ready? I'll time your lap. Though I doubt I
Go,
really need
Laura.
to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No,
Get it.
please do.
So Laura's next. You can tell she's a member of the swimming club.
Show
Just
them.
look at the way she stands on the block.
Ready, and go!
Side note, the hair ribbon, not a good choice for swimming.
No.
Whoa, she's fast. How is she doing it?
Impressive.
He said impressive.
That's
Well
not a
done.
lap.
Let's see.
That was happy.
20.02 seconds.
I mean, it's a 25.
Not bad at all. All right. I think it's time for me to dive into the
For younger
mix.
kids, that's a lap.
Everyone, pick a partner. It's time for a little head-to-head competition.
And then this could
Well,
be a
that
50
came out
meter
of
pool.
nowhere.
Uh-oh, races.
If it's a 50 meter pool,
Uh-oh.
then that's technically an official race.
It appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
I'm ready when you are.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma. How about it?
True, our times were pretty close.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
Not today, I'm afraid.
Uh-oh.
I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Challenging.
Laura? But your times weren't even close.
Yeah, she just really wants to
Well,
beat
all
up on
right, let's
Fee.
go with that. I guess that
All
leaves me with
Oh,
Reem.
Reem
It's your
against
lucky
the
day
instructor.
again.
Wait, why me?
Wait, why
Because
me?
she picked you.
Poor Reem.
She's gonna swim with the cat on her arm. That poor cat. He doesn't like water.
Oh,
Well,
yep.
I'm exhausted. You know, this seems like it would be pretty effective as part of a diet plan.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Yeah. There's no way I'm going to win this, is there?
no.
No.
Go easy on me, guys.
Same to you.
Ready? Go!
Oh god, it's a game. It's a mini
Uh-huh. It's a mini
Oh.
game.
Beat her.
Go, go, go.
It's a QTE minigame.
Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, go.
She's still winning.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
If I hadn't
wouldn't have missed
missed
that
those
one.
couple, I would have had it.
Well,
You have to get it
you
perfectly
didn't.
to beat her.
Understandable.
Do it again.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go!
Whoa, what the heck?
What did you
It just
do?
kicked itself into turbo mode for no reason.
Turbo.
What the heck?
Did you press the
No.
wrong button?
No, I literally have. So the way I'm holding my controller is where I can push my thumbs on the two things. So I have like my one hand is holding like at the top of the controller on the other side, and then one hand is holding at the grip. I'm not touching the turbo button.
Ready? Go!
Oop. On. Oh, you still lose.
No, I'm gonna do this.
Because you missed the one.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm determined.
At least it didn't
Ready?
do turbo that time.
Go!
No, I.
You messed up.
Keep going, keep going. Oh, I think you out-touched her.
Oh,
no.
No.
That looked like your right hand hit
It
first.
did. It
I thought
really
I did
did.
that time.
I got robbed. The game cheated.
Ready?
You also had a miss
Go!
though. You can't miss one.
You did.
I know. It's far harder than it looks.
The
Yeah.
last one you missed, but you got lucky in the end there.
Yeah.
I am not great at QTEs, and so that is
Apparently not.
way hard. Thank you.
But
That's
I'm also
way
not good.
harder.
I don't really play those kind of games, so yeah.
I actually won.
Yeah, Rain, you totally did.
Nicely done, Rain.
I'm exhausted.
Your head is barely out of the water, Elliot. You're gonna drown if you start talking.
He's fine.
Oh, okay. Are you both ready?
Not quite. Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura? What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back. This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Good. Then let us begin.
I love how focused Laura is, and
Why
Fee
are
is
they
just
in the
like,
middle of the pool?
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
Ready? Go!
What?
Incredible!
So fast.
super fast.
Whoa.
Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No,
honestly,
there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor, even.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
is that why she's been mad
No
at her this
reason,
whole time?
really?
Yes.
Too much effort, I guess.
It seems we truly cannot find a middle ground.
It's
Laura
a lot
wants
of
her to try her best. And Fee just
Laura
only
does
wants to do the bare minimum.
Laura's 100 or nothing. Yeah, she's all or nothing.
Yeah, and Fee is like, I couldn't care less about what's happening. And that irritates Laura at a fundamental level.
I guess we're back to not voice lines. Okay. Well, the temperatures are going up, 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 and I don't know about you, but I'm wilting like a flower. But as everyone knows, when the heat is on, that's when the refreshing power of beer is at its peak. Oh, maybe I should use my free day tomorrow to hit up all the capital's beer gardens.
If you're waiting for us to stop you, you're in for a long wait. So, do you have some classy gentlemen lined up to go with you, or will you be flying solo again?
You just had to ask. Anyway, moving on. Your next practical exam is coming up next Wednesday. I'm sure you're already used to them by now, but just make sure you're ready. Yes, instructor.
That means next weekend will be our field study then.
It feels like we just got done with our last one.
It's like we had a time skip or something.
Aww. If we're tied up next weekend, I guess I won't be able to go to the capital for the summer festival this year.
What summer festival?
It's a seasonal holiday, kind of. Most of the major cities in Erebonia celebrate it in June.
heard it's actually an old animistic festival that the Septian Church adopted.
Ah, I see. We actually do have a similar festival in Nord. Though if it's mostly celebrated in June, why does the capital wait until July?
You know, I've always wondered that too. Does anyone actually know?
The standards for teaching just aren't what they used to be.
Damn. I believe it has something to do with the War of the Lions, though beyond that... That's correct. July is the month when Emperor Draculus brought an end to the Civil War. Because of that, the summer festival is held a month late, alongside the celebration of the war's end. Huh. Interesting. Actually, I think Instructor Thomas was talking about that one time. But it seemed like he was just gonna babble on forever, so I managed to word my way out of that conversation.
Well, can't say I blame you. If you let him, he can go on about history all day.
He doesn't know how to shut up.
Anyway, make sure you don't let the heat sap your strength. Though, I'm sure our miracle-working maid will whip up a massive meal to keep us energized.
It really does seem like she and Sharon have some kind of history together.
I bet my Mira on it.
So would Reen, but Crow's taken it. Twice.
No, do it once.
Sharon always plays innocent whenever I ask her about it, though.
No, he took it the first time. We got it back by confronting him. Then he did the magic trick again. We caught where it was, but then he still took it.
I said
No,
this.
he didn't do it again. He just talked about it. It was a flashback.
I thought he gave it to us and then did a second trick with it.
I don't believe so.
I could be wrong. It's been a while since I didn't pay much attention to that the first time we did it, so for this last time.
Well, that about does it for homeroom. If you'll do the honors, Machias.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
Go on with your lives.
Fee? I'm gonna go after her, okay?
Thanks. Do you think you could maybe make a little more effort to get along with her? You are her senior, after all.
I'm aware of that. However...
Looks like those two are getting along the same as ever.
Her hair's cutting through her boob.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Elisa's is like bowed up off of her, so... Also, hers is cutting through her shoulder, so...
Yep.
It's just how the hair physics are. They don't work. They don't have physics, that's the problem.
They seem to be arguing after the race in our swimming course, too.
I heard the group's last field study was middling as well.
It's true, they were like that the entire trip. There's nothing you can do to smooth things out between them, Reen.
Come on, Reen.
Well, I'd love to do something for them if I could, but... Huh? Why me?
Well, you just seem so good at this kind of thing. A real natural.
Besides, you're the well-intentioned Marg who got duped into running errands for the student council. It's not like I do anything that major for them. What's wrong, Elliot? Sorry, what were you saying? Oh, right. Mr. Green, I think you're the best one for the job, too. I mean, it's thanks to you that Eustace and Machias became buddies.
Who the hell became buddies?
You must be sniffing roses in the Garden of Delusions if you think I'm a friend of his. People say that, but you're totally on the same wavelength. Anyway, I hate to dish and dash, but I've got a club meeting to get to. Oh yeah, wind orchestra, right? I should be on my way as well.
Actually, I've got a club meeting to attend myself. I'll catch you all later then.
Alright, here we go. What? I can't equip things to them. Lame! Let me equip them. It's officially the worst game. I can't equip the things when people aren't with me. Alright. I'm gonna call it there just because otherwise we're gonna get into the middle of running errands.
Not the errands.
I know. There's just not gonna be any good places to cut once we start running the errands.
No, it makes total sense.
Because, well, for one, we'll have to go to bed, which will trigger the odd-bend time. And then... no, it's free day oftentimes after that. But, yeah, it's... Too many things get triggered by... by this stuff. Alrighty. Hey guys, for hanging out and watching. I appreciate you all. I don't know. I'll be back tomorrow or not. We'll see. I have a game coming out tomorrow. Or I don't have a game coming out. There is a game coming out tomorrow that I want to play on Game Pass. So we'll see. We might play that. We'll have to see how things go. So with that, thank you guys for hanging out and watching. We will see you next time. Bye.